All right, so normally when a event like this exists, I usually do like a prep stream to play the games before doing the event, so we get a little bit of a head start, or skip the tutorials and just get a lay of the game of how it functions and what I need to do. But the hash is a bit different this year, so this video is pretty much to go over, not fully explain the event. This is the way I'm going to be explaining the event is explaining it without official information. This is mostly a guess, but I think I'm pretty correct on how this event is gonna function. I was waiting for the frequently asked questions to release, but it's 22 hours before the event starts, and there is no information about the event. So I don't know what they're hiding, but so let's try to just like talk about it and maybe kind of clear up some of the confusion with this event. But yeah, so basically, normally, so the prep, literally what I would have prepped, and how would you have prepped this game if it was like a meme or something. Okay, you would go to the hub, right? Join the hub, right? And then you go ahead and you go into a portal. Once you go into the portal, right, to any of the games, I don't know if you pick a game or if it's random. I don't know how they're going to fit 1,000 portals in the game. I would assume it's random. You're going to join the game. You're going to go ahead and sit in the game, most likely sit in the game for about 3 minutes. And there's a certain spot that where you spawned will have an invisible box. And the invisible box will spawn an egg fragment. Okay. You take that egg fragment and you go back to the hub, and then you go back to a new portal and you try to get a new egg fragment. From my understanding with the egg fragments, okay, the egg fragments is that it is an RNG percentage of getting certain ones. I'm not sure if it's like like the easier ones, it's one set of egg, and then, or is it a fragment of that same egg is rarer to finish? I'm assuming it's the first option where some of the eggs are easier and then some of the other eggs are harder to get. I don't know. Okay, but the whole point is that you join a game, you stay there for 3 minutes, whatever, or maybe a quest, who knows, depending on the game. And then you get fragments. As soon as you get about 10 or 9 fragments of that one egg, you head back to the hub world. This game, of course, you're gonna merge the egg to get the egg. I'm assuming the hub is going to be more of a place that you're gonna run around and explore, comparing to like other event worlds where just like portals and then some other crap. Okay, this is an actual exploring game. You're going to have to run around once you get the fragments for that specific egg. Okay, then you can go and explore the map. Map's pretty big, and you can see like the water here is pretty cool. It's not like terrain water. It's like it's actual water. If you go to these sub places, they have water testing, so it's like in-house water, it seems. So there's gonna be some pretty cool mechanics and pretty cool stuff probably in the hub. The hub is gonna be the main carry of the event. The game part of it, you're not really playing games. You're just trying to get the fragment and hope you get lucky. That's what it seems like. And I think there's also a thing about you may get a fragment you already own already, possibly. So you might just waste 3 minutes or whatever. So who knows? I don't know if that's confirmed. If there was frequently asked questions, we have more information. Anyway, so with that being said, what are the prizes? So the prizes is at least 20 items in the free track. So you're gonna be earning these eggs, and whenever you earn an egg, you will get an item that is matching with it. So like for example, here's this image I cooked up at like 3 a.m. in the morning. So I cooked up this image here. You can see that each of these eggs here will go with the respective hat next to it. So Like, and they're themed, obviously. Like, this water one goes with the water backpack. This lightning one goes with this lightning wings. This dark depths one goes with this depths shark tail. And this sun looking one goes with the sunny hat. The ice one goes with the ice staff. This, I think it's like airy one goes with the aura air. And then we have the Ragnarok one with the volcano looking one. So it's about time. It's like supposed to be like probably like a sand beachy one, clock looking thing. So it goes with the clock one. Then we have this sound one that goes with the boombox, and then we have this rocky one that goes with the climbing gear, basically the venture gear. So this is pretty much the free stuff. There's a 20 free. The eggs are free. They're items, and with the extra item with it as well. And then there's also the paid ones as well. If you do want to spend Robux, you get the other variant of that one item. So you can get 20 free ones plus the 3 from the launchers. So as you can see here, the launchers right here, 3 launchers. Then you have all the eggs, which are earnable. All of them are free, right? All the eggs are there. And then you have the items here, and then you have the premium stuff, the Go track, which is the other variant, which is going to cost you Robux. Okay, so up to you, but that is pretty much the rundown of the events. All right, so I mean, there we go. This is the pricing here, 1,200 Robux for everything. Or if you want to buy them individually, you could buy them individually as well. But there seems to be no order. You are literally RNG. Where's the image at? I forgot where this is. Yeah, okay. You're getting a bunch of fragments. That's all that's really happening. Okay. And like, I don't know if there's an order. Like, I feel like, let's say for example, I got a bunch of I don't know, I got a bunch of like these ice ones. I'm assuming if I get a bunch of the ice ones and I finish it, I can go and claim it. I don't think it's the traditional earn like 50 badges and then you get the 5th item. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's get fragments and then you pop it in the hub and you get these items. Pretty much. That's the gist of it. That is all there is to it. So you can, from my knowledge, at least 23 free items. So it's not bad. But it's a 10-day event, of course, so it's pretty short. Starts soon. And so this item here, I said, people said earlier that this might, well, I said this in other areas, that this looks like it's all the eggs on top of each other, and I thought this may be like a grand prize maybe, but it could be a Robux item because I don't know. I feel like this would be a grand prize, but looks like it could be. I don't know. It's all the egg colors are the same one. I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. Anyways, and then if you're wondering about these eggs here, so these eggs, like, people are very skeptical or never really wear eggs, right? Eggs, it's usually an outfit. You put out the egg, it covers your entire head, right? And then you wear some weird skin texture, and that's your outfit. But these eggs are a bit different, okay? They're not hats. Well, they are, but also they're not hat. Like, okay, here's an example. So, if, for example, if I was like, okay, these 2 eggs here, the churning maelstrom, and then we have the runaway supernova. So this is a waist accessory, and then this is a hat, right? So when you try it on, right, you can see that they are very, very tiny eggs, okay? And the premise of this is that when you equip these, you can see them, you can wear anything else, but at the end of the day, if you could put all 10 of them on, all 10 of these eggs at the same time, and you could see it all, basically. So, and the premise is that you can wear all 10 eggs and see every single one equipped, basically. So, up to you. It's like you're making like a little bit of an egg aura, basically. So that's the premise, I think, of these eggs. So it's not the traditional looking, as in like their old style, but they're not the traditional wearing the egg on your head. It's just mini eggs that you can like wear if you can like pin it to an outfit. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be it's not the main focus of your outfit. I think that's the main gist of it. All right. So that's what I think the event's gonna go about. I really do wish I was able to see the freaking ask questions, but I think that's the gist of it. I can recap real quick. So basically, you join the hub, you join a portal. You can only see the egg in if you join the hub, and then you go teleport to the game. You wait a couple minutes, you pick up the fragment, random fragment, and you have to get like 9 or 10 fragments in order to get the prize, and that's it. That seems to be the gist of it. So that's the end of the video. That's my brain prep. And yeah, so we'll be, instead of making videos of the event, I will be streaming the event tomorrow. I'll start a little bit early before it starts, but I will be streaming the entire event. And then after I'm done streaming the event, I will make a video explaining the event with my experience of playing the event. So we can like me try to get the efficiency of how to farm this event fast. Because I think you could probably finish the event in like 2 to 3 hours probably. So we'll see. I don't want to jinx myself there, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so there's gonna be a lot more other stuff with the event. So not only that, maybe that one video might be, maybe there might be hidden treasure, hidden stuff in the game. So we'll have to take a look. But this is our little prep video, a little bit of a rundown, not official information. Take it as a grain of salt, but this is what I understand of the event. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Just a short 11-minute video, but hopefully maybe you can get a greater understanding. But hopefully we'll see. We'll be streaming it, so enjoy.